Good afternoon, Senator. We were just witnessing the presentation on Bill 692. What's your name?
Senator Floyd McKissick, represents Senate District 20.
Senator Blue was presenting that. Can you give us a gist of what he was sharing?
Basically, there were amendments to a base map that have been adopted by the Senate based upon Dr. Kinn's evaluations that were done of North Carolina, where he determined there was extreme partisan gerrymandering. There was a base map that was selected randomly. From that base map, there were amendments that were made. The amendments proposed by Senator Blue were to certain clusters that were ordered to be redrawn by the court as a result of extreme partisan gerrymandering. The ones which he presented in terms of amendments were for Wake County and the Franklin County cluster, over in Guilford County and the Randolph County cluster, as well as down in Mecklenburg County, which is where Charlotte's located. Most of the amendments, well, I want to put it like this, the amendments in Wake County as well as in Mecklenburg County result of people being double bunked, meaning members that are existing today being placed in the same districts to resolve those types of issues. Over in Guilford County and Randolph, as a result of, I guess, the court order, which ordered those areas to be redrawn.
He was saying that there would be no splits in terms of municipalities, and in terms of, with all the newness about our state and our cities and our municipalities and our lines and our traditional communities, it's hard to figure out what North Carolina kind of looks like. If we look at Raleigh by itself and take Southeast, for example, and look at this type of proposition, what would that mean?
I mean, I think what he should have probably said was that it minimized the splitting of municipalities, and where it's not splitting of voter tabulation districts or precincts. When I say minimize, certainly in Wake County, the city of Raleigh was split. But it meant that places like Bonner or Cary or things of that type, you minimize splits of those type of areas. Same would be true for Guilford County.
For educational purposes, I represent the Student Empowerment Program. If we were looking at Wake County or Durham County and looking at the significant changes going on in terms of population shifts, how do you contact your office to find out more about where we're living as a whole, not just the black population, but as a whole, because it just seems like things are in quite a rapid change, and that education is sort of specialized.
It is. We are growing rapidly, particularly in the last decade between 2010 and 2020, which is upon us almost. So, I mean, there'll be a lot of changes in population as a result of people moving to North Carolina from other jurisdictions, as well as population within our state moving around, particularly from the non-urban areas to the urban areas. So that information can be obtained. There is a state population office, and that's where that information will be available.
How do we contact your office?
My office would be 919-733-4599. That's my Senate office. And I would certainly refer anybody to that office for further information that they might need for whatever purposes.
Speaking to the constituency, your constituencies in Durham, what would you say just happened for your constituents today in terms of this possibility in terms of the bill?
I think what happened for North Carolinians is an openness and a transparency to this whole political process, and in terms of people being able to view the drawing of maps for these legislative districts. My district of Durham was not impacted by this court decision. There was only certain districts that were identified as being extreme partisan gerrymandering. It had been impacted before when it was determined that there was unconstitutional racial gerrymandering in our state. So, I mean, I think people can feel confident that the openness and transparency will produce better plans and better maps. The question is, do these maps today even meet the court scrutiny, and that's yet to be determined.
As always, Senator McKissick, we do thank you for your time and your service, and we do appreciate your leadership.
You're most welcome. Have a great day.